Hi lollies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Belinda's channel. Thank you for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload videos, you'll be the first person to be notified. To my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos, leave commentaries, and also educate each and every one of ours. You guys are the real
Hello,
MVP. So
ladies. I came across this video on my For You, and I thought to share where this brother is calling upon the black community to actually come together because things are really going south. He also had a message to send across, pine color people and trying to make them realize that this constant, thing between two parties is not actually going to help. I'm just going to roll the clip because there were other stitches which I actually put here that is very, very, very important. Please leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video, and please do not forget that we do not support any bullying and harassment.
White folk, the supposed standard bearers that can't even bear their own fucking standard. The hypocrisy. A few things I want to say. I'm gonna quote the words of our brother Ibrahim Traore, the president of Burkina Faso. He said, "A lie begins with a voice, but a revolution begins with the voice you choose to believe." It's a lot to unpack. It's a lot to discuss at the moment. What I don't want to do is sound redundant, but I want to say to the white folk out here, your hypocrisy is fucking astounding. The fact that you believe your own lies. You tell yourself a lie long enough, you'll start believing in its truth. You breed more serial killers than anything. You breed more rapists, more pedophiles, patricide, matricide, genocide. Every single fucking side you guys have breeded. And unfortunately, you're like a cancer that is spread throughout the world's populations. There's been so much hatred instilled in our people because of your religion. And my people, where we have fucked up is that we're actually perpetuating this shit. We're living every fucking lie and every fucking stereotype that has been slapped upon us. White folk, let me say something to you. This white pride thing y'all got going on now, I'm white, I'm not gonna feel guilty. You shouldn't. But I want to say to you that you don't have a dog in this fucking fight. You stay over there with your white pride. Stay over there with your non-guiltlessness. Because let me tell you something, empty wagons make the most fucking noise. You're like fucking children. You're like fucking children. You can't take shit. First, when I remember when the pandemic came, a lot of y'all started losing your jobs. Guess what y'all motherfuckers did? You started murdering. You murdered yourself and your whole fucking families because you couldn't stand to be without your money, your means of taking care of yourself. Your money is your power. It's been proven. It's known that your money is your supposed power. Meanwhile, my people don't have that much money, but we do. And our power is still undeniable. So who's superior to who? Who? We are the stone that the builder refused. I got that from their show, The Boondocks. I'll say it again. We are the stone the builders refused. We are the workers that put stone on top of stone that will never pay for it. You want to talk shit about us getting reparations? You want to talk shit about us unifying? You got something to say about everything that our people do, except for the shit that y'all do. And I'm going to be honest with you, just like all of us, I am tired of you motherfuckers. You fake, pseudo-ass, intelligent motherfuckers. I'm sick of all of you. The statistics are this. First of all, we don't control the media. We don't control the statistics. The U.S. Census, we don't control that shit. Your folk do. Black on black crime. I keep hearing these crackers talking about black on black crime. Fool, don't you know it's a such thing as white on white crime too? Our shit is just not publicized. Your shit is not publicized like ours is. There's an agenda by the media to put a black eye on everything concerning our folk. The media tells the stories, but they don't tell yours because they don't want the image of you tainted out here in the world's eye. But they don't mind tainting ours. Black folks understand how powerful we are. Please understand that. When you got a whole fucking nation, when you got nations turned against you that have tried every single way to destroy you, every single way to break you spiritually and physically, economically, socially, but to no fucking avail. Our strength is unmatched. Our strength is unmatched. My soul is full this morning, and I feel tears welling up in my eyes because this is something that is dear to my fucking heart. Black folks, wake the fuck up and realize your power. And stand together everywhere across this fucking world. Africa is standing up because we are. Do you understand that? Africa is waking up because we're waking up. It's the time for this. Seize the momentum. Ride this energy wave, family, and see how much we can accomplish together. There's so much I want to say, but I don't want to bore y'all with semantics. I don't want to keep going, repeating the same thing over and over again. But family, let me tell you something. We're going to be remembered. We will never be forgotten. We'll never be exterminated. Never. There's too many of us. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. I'm in this for the glory of our people. I speak and move this way for the glory of our people. I want to set a different precedence. I want to be remembered for being one of the voices that stood for us, breaking every fucking stereotype, every fucking label. If you're not in it for the glory, sit down and go to the back. Because that's what I'm in it for. I'm just going to be honest with you. I want to be remembered just like we still speak about Marcus Garvey 200 something years later. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Medgar Evers, Harriet Tubman, Nat Turner. Oh, the list goes on, y'all. The list goes on. Find your pride and your self-dignity. Black man and black woman. Find it. These folks have the audacity to create laws, break them, and then create more laws to protect them from the ones that they've broken. And to those of you who want to be in white folks' spaces all the fucking time, you stay there. You stay there. Traitors, you can't come back home. You cannot. Stay where the fuck you are. One thing about the internet is that the footprint is fucking forever. It's forever. And it'll follow you all the days of your motherfucking life. Our unity is our strength, and their downfall. Yeah, they got drones, they got drone operators, they got more guns than we got. But I'm gonna tell you something. There's a lot of dissonance going on, a lot of cognitive dissonance going on in their ranks. A lot. To where I know for a fact that their weapons of mass destruction will not be turned on us. Because family, I'm gonna tell you something, I'm not itching for a war. None of us are. Love you.
I want to send this message to the people of Africa. Join hands with Burkina Faso. Join hands with Ibrahim Chari. The whole continent of Africa and the diaspora. Get up. Stand up. The time is now. Stand firm and conquer your fears. Conquer your fears and stand up for your rights. Conquer your fears and defend your continent. Defend your land. Conquer your fears and take back full control of your resources. Conquer your fears and take no defeat this time. This message goes out to all Africans on the continent of Africa and the diaspora. Only you can free you. Stand up against neocolonization. Stand up against imperialism, against bullyism. Stand up, conquer your fears, and fight against oppression. Me, Shocking Murray said that. I want to send this message.
Memphis. It's on now. Have you heard? Did you hear the announcement? They put together an FBI task force. And guess where that task force is heading? I'll wait. Straight for Memphis. It's on now. All kidding aside, it's gonna be popping. So the FBI task force is headed to Memphis due to the crime rate, which no one can deny. But I think a lot of innocent people gonna get caught up in what's finna head to Memphis. So mothers, fathers, aunties, grandmas, granddads, you might want to sit your young people down and have a talk with them, because it's just got serious. When that task force hits Memphis, anybody looking cockeyed gonna get it. And at the same time, they're passing laws that are taking away any accountability for any police officer in the line of duty. They're getting rid of organizations that investigate police abuse. They're getting rid of those. So if you don't have the department or the organization to investigate, how do you investigate? If they're no longer holding them accountable, what's going to prevent them from living out their fantasies at your expense? So, Memphis, it's going to get interesting. But for those parents in Memphis, for those families in Memphis, know you have some good young people in your family, some hard-working, some intelligent, some very promising future young people in your family, or even some misguided ones that just need a little more time to get their act together. You might want to be pulling them in very closely. And these young kids coming out of high school, whatever college plans or plans you had, I would be moving forward and jumping ahead of schedule, trying to get the hell out of Memphis. because you don't want to get caught up in what's finna head our way. So, like I said, it just got real. And if there are any black Trump supporters in Memphis, thank you. Thank you for what you're about to unleash on your own communities. Because it's finna get real ugly. And yeah, we've had some really serious complaints about the violence in Memphis and the crime in Memphis. But how often do good people, innocent people, get caught up in going after the criminals? Where he fit the description. Or, well, the car looks similar. Because they're only looking for our skin tone. The unique features don't matter. All they see is the skin tone. So Memphis, families in Memphis, I'd start making some summer plans to get my young people the hell out of here. Because they're coming for them. Memphis is finna be the blueprint of what they plan to unleash across this country in black communities. And there are private prisons, domestic and foreign, with empty beds waiting, salivating, waiting. Looks like they're gonna get started in Memphis. So, I do know that the tone in Memphis, let's say, it's going to be devastation on both sides. Because truly, these young people in Memphis, they are not their ancestors at all. At all. So, looks like it's finna start in Memphis. So, Blacks for Trump. It would be really eerily ironic if one of y'all experience what's heading this way. Urge it in by your vote. Interesting, isn't it? The thought. It's heading your way, and it's just about at your doorstep. And could this possibly be a time where your decision or the choice you made truly comes back to bite you in the ass? I guess we'll see. Anyway, I'm praying a covering, praying for God to have a covering over the city of Memphis and protect our young people and protect our African American community altogether.
Good evening, brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum to my Muslim brothers and sisters. It's Daddy Ford coming to you live, coming to you on our Holy Day Wednesday. Tell them you love him Wednesday, and Daddy Ford loves you. If nobody said they love you today, I'm telling you I love you today. So let's get straight into it. There's been a whirlwind of stuff going on, but I'm just coming straight and getting to it right now. We are witnessing a roundabout at this very moment. So many people worldwide, but most notably in Africa, are voicing their opinions peacefully about what's going on in Burkina Faso with our brother Ibrahim Trazo. This is real. All hands need to be on deck about this. Because this is the funny thing. You have the colonizers who constantly tell you they're lazy. We don't want to do nothing. We want handouts. They always got to come to our defense. Oh, really? And what most notably is said, they're a shithole country. If something is a shithole country, why do you always want to be in it or have one of your colonizing brothers be all up in it? Brothers and sisters have to realize we are in a fight for our lives. The enemy already knows that they're outnumbered, and they know if the trajectory continues to go the way they're going, their existence the way it is will be shut down. So what does that mean? That means that we all need to take a look in the mirror. Man, there's not going to be a lot of people from America going over to Africa and marching with them or whatever, doing whatever. But we can all do something for each other to stand in solidarity with what's going on. We can all start off by loving and respecting one another. You ain't got to invite nobody to your cookout or your house or a game or a Broadway show. But you gotta respect each other. You gotta show the world that we stand in unity for one very reason, and that is for our freedom and our existence. Damn all that other stuff, man. Whatever personal beefs we got, get rid of them. This is as simple as it gets. The colonizers need Africa. Africa doesn't need nothing from nobody else. That's why they always in it. How do you continue to lose a game that you know what the colonizers is going to do? I'm going to use the basketball analogy, and I got a brother and a sister on this app. Alexa's my sister, and Harlem 1956 is my brother. They're both referees. I'm going to take people back to the Houston Rockets. I ain't going to give them too much praise because they beat my Knicks in the championship in '94. But the game was simple. If you double-teamed Elijah Wan down by the basket, he passed the ball off to whether it was Sam Casals, whether it was Robert Ore, Mario L.A., Kenny Smith, and they hit you from the three. If you left everybody isolated on a one-on-one, Elijah Wan got you for the two. It's that simple. If you don't understand that, how about the Utah Jazz? Stockton and Malone, the pick and roll. You knew what they were going to do, but you couldn't stop it. We all know this game by now. The colonizers want and need everything to continue living the way they do. And what do? Sell each other out. We got to stop this. Here's a chance where we all can get together and unify ourselves. And let everybody come together for the sake of ourselves. Maybe we won't see it right now, but you got to think about your unborn kids and grandkids and great-grandkids. What did we do collectively to make their lives better? The fight is going on right now. So if you ain't going to go on out there in the battlefield and do whatever you got to do, let's start at home and start respecting each other and stop disrespecting each other and showing each other love from the heart and create bonds that can't be broken, especially outside of us. That's the message. Don't ever forget it. Whatever beefs you got, end them. There's bigger fish to fry right about now. And everybody needs to be all hands on deck. Y'all already know what it is. Make the next move be your best move. And if it ain't about laughter, and if it ain't about love, it ain't about nothing. United we stand, divided we fall. Peace.
Son of this, sometime last week, I think that actually happened late last week. It was actually said that some group or even not more FBI people have been assigned or have been sent to a prominently black neighborhood to go control crimes, to go control whatsoever that is going on there. It was actually believed that there have been a high rate of crime, which is something that is, that is the fact. There have been so many ongoing crime that is even uncontrollable in Memphis, right? And this, group group of FBI's have been sent to this area, which is actually dominated by people that looks like me. The thing is that it's not as if people don't like the fact that these people or these FBI's are being sent there. It's not as if black people are reacting both positive and negative because of maybe they don't want the crime rate to actually reduce, but it's the fact that they are sending people whom like who can probably go any length to go as far as to do something to someone that might not even be a victim, or that might not that might actually not be someone who got him or herself involved in some criminal cases or criminal activities. Like, these guys are not people that you can actually trust. It's not people that you can actually trust. So that is why they are actually not comfortable to the fact that they are sending these black FPS to go to the black neighborhood. Black people are reacting differently because most of these members goes to this black community without actually doing what they are meant to do there. They go there to to make the situation worse. I am speaking with the reference of what happened. I think it was late last year. This incident happened with Sonia Massey that actually made a lot of people so uncomfortable with the interference of some cult members in the black neighborhood, or some cult members who actually claim that they are protecting, or they are trying to protect black people, or trying to reduce black crimes. Most of them go there with good intention. Why some of them actually go there with just with, oh my god, a questionable intention? Let's take for instance what happened in the case of Sonia Massey. This woman who happens to be like, I think she had something going on with her health, and all of a sudden she noticed that there are some intruders who might probably be maybe who might probably be maybe black or brown or pan colored in the neighborhood, and she noticed someone was intruding into her space. What she did was to call for help. She called for help, right? Then some group of pan colored policemen, who probably supposed to be the ones protecting the woman who called for help, came into her house, and they looked around. I don't know if you guys still remember the case of Sonia Massey, which I am yet to see I'm yet to actually see the update of the case. So these police people came, they looked around, and they were like, okay, we can't find no one. Instead of them to do the job that brought them there, then keep going. Like, instead of them to just come there, do their job, and keep going back to wherever they come from, they decided that they were going to get into this woman's house and start making, because she's a black woman. They start making some searches and asking her for her ID. Someone that called you to come help her, asking her for her IDs, making it look like she is now the person that need to be investigated. I think they saw a car parked with a window or something, and they were like, who owns the car and all of that. Before you know it, one of the started getting aggressive, and this woman has to make a commentaries of, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, or some commentaries. And she was like carrying she was already boiling the water or something, and this member decided to like, okay, stop saying that. She's already getting aggressive. She's already getting worked up for to the fact that the lady is using, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Like, something, one thing go to the other, and the the man, the policeman, or whatsoever was like, "Don't spill me the hot water." That was when the woman have to use that term, "I rebuke you," and that was how someone whom they came to protect, whom they came to help, who is not even in a stable state medically, have to just go. They just have to go. And when he was asked why he have to do that, he claims that she was with a boiling water and it's a self-defense or what. Like, how are you gonna compare a boiling water to what you have in your arms as an armed person? Like, this is just one of the stories and the reason why it's so scary that these people are intruding or they're going to this neighborhood to save or reduce crime. Nobody wants crime. Everybody wants crime to be reduced and all of that, but do not use that measure and try to be like unless if they're sending people, they should actually maybe send you know, maybe punk or maybe melanated police officers to go to such neighborhood, because it's actually getting scary this time around. It's really getting so scary, and it's getting worse each and every person day. And the fact that they have removed some administrations that fight cases like this is even more scarier. So many people in the commentaries or the comment sections of the stitch I put were like, okay, isn't it better people to just relocate or maybe leave that area and all of that, because it is getting scary. Yes, there are crimes which needs help, but in doing that, what is the guarantee that these people will not just end up like a case of Sonia Mercy and all of that? And the first brother that I stitched his video, he's actually on point. He's on point. Black people all over the world need to unite. Enough of all of this propaganda in order to separate us, in order to divide us. We are all one. So far, you are melanated. Sometimes when people complain and people are like, oh, you're not treated, like black people are treated the same way all over the world. Whether you are a black person from Africa, from the diaspora, from the Europe, so far you are melanated, you are going to be discriminated or treated the same way as a black person in America, in Europe, in UK, and all of that. It is all over the world. It is not even specifically for some group of black people. No, it is all over the world. So why not unite and not allow anything to divide us and all of that, And I just like that fact that the brother have to chip in that. Anyway, lovelies, wanna just leave me your own thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. Please do not forget that we do not any form of bullying and harassment. We are not here for bullying and whatsoever. And I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next one.
Thought in the comment section of what you think of this video. And please do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying and harassment. We are just here for educational and informative purposes. So if you've not subscribed to this channel, do your girl a huge favor to click on the subscription button, and I will see you, lovelies, when I upload the next one.